Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday afternoon, October 18th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. We'll be recapping all of these three indices charts. Very, very quiet day. You know, we've at least been having ranges and no volume. Today, no range, no volume. Still was an okay day. Didn't do much in the afternoon at all. There was nothing really to do. What's the takeaway? Well, ES and NQ have inside days. Righty has 2 inside days in a row. So that should hopefully provide something for Monday. ES, again, right at its balance high. NQ did not get close to its balance high. Righty goes out. They did probe very late, but not enough on the downside. They go out with a 12-wide POC, afternoon rally high, and 2 inside days in a row. Now, they are technically one-time framing up for 6 days. Inside days don't stop it, but the trend up has certainly slowed. NQ goes out, like I said, with a 12-wide POC in the day's high and low. ES goes out with an afternoon pullback in J, only an 8-wide POC in the day's high and low. Here's our balance in ES. It's 5 days. It's this week. Tuesday's the low of it. Wednesday is the high of it, which stretched the previous all-time high. Okay? And Q is an 8-day balance all this week and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from last week. Again, we'll go over that when we get to the charts. In A period, in NQ when it opened, it got above the opening, hadn't gotten the overnight high yet. But it had pushed up, pulled back against the 144, a little ebb and flow trade there, which worked. And then I got the overnight high. Now, each time they made a new high, they came right in. That's why these trades are not done for breakout purposes. They're done for destination purposes, for targets, which is the overnight high. I'm not buying it above the overnight high. I'm buying it below to get it. And I did. Same thing in B. Did it again to get A's high. Okay? Each time they came right in. I missed E. We were sitting here, C, D, and then all of a sudden, I missed to get the IB high. And then the only other trade I took was actually in ES when they got the day's high in the overnight. I took a short thinking maybe that's all they wanted to do. And when I took it off for a 3-point loss. It was only a 1 lot. And then that was it. There was nothing else really in either ES or NQ that I would have considered. It was pure garbage, pure slop throughout the day. We're not going to end in the top 10 lightest volume. Well, I don't think we will. We shouldn't, but it's horrible. Our average volume in SPY is now under 60 million. That's very light. 1550 is today's high. The afternoon pullback is 99.25, and the low is 86.50. Now, ES's pullback is J. It's not F because it only took out E's low by 1 tick, and there was still one time framing up. SPY, however, is a F's low. So SPY's high today is 585.39. Their afternoon pullback is F's low at 583.69, and today's low of 582.58. Now, let's go to the charts and break down what's going on here. We're going to start with the Russell. So here's IWM. They're trying to break out of a 4-month balance to the upside. The balance high is 228.63. This month's high right now is 227.17. So it's a 4-month balance, but they're going in the right direction if you're a bull. The weekly is up. Came out of a 4-week balance to the upside. Next target now is that monthly high. But for now, that's doing well. And the daily, whoa. Oh, that's a 1-minute chart. I'm like, what is that? There we go. The daily, now again, it's one time framing up 6 days. So technically, that's very bullish. However, the last two have been inside days. So I would call it up to balance as the trend has definitely slowed. Now, let's go to NQ. Start with the monthly. Monthly is balance. It's a 5-month balance. They need to take out the all-time high in NQ and triple Q to go back up on the monthly. The weekly, however, is up. We came out of balance this week, and it's up. Next target, again, the all-time high. And the daily is balance. Now, the reason I'm using not just these 5 days, and because these three previous days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, were also encompassed in it. So for me, it's an 8-day balance in NQ, with today being an inside day. And then on the S&P, the monthly is up. So out of our three indices, the S&P is the healthiest, as it's up on the monthly. The weekly is also up. One time frame and up. The daily, however, even though we stretched the all-time high yesterday, I'm still calling it balance, a 5-day balance, until we take out yesterday's high, and then I would call it up. So the S&P and the Dow continually make new highs with each other. The Dow hit another all-time high today. Now, the S&P didn't, but the Dow did, 43,325. So, again, markets don't go bull bear. So, for people who are just expecting this market to roll over and play dead, that's not how it works. So, we'll see going into next week. We have Tesla next Wednesday night. You have Beige Book Wednesday. Other than that, you just have a lot of Fed heads. So, again, there's no long-term money buying this market, but there's certainly no long-term money selling this market. I hope you had a great day and great week trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org, where we offer many different price points and a valuable education every day. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.